I know when you first sent it, you're like, I don't know how you're going to add to this one.
I figured I'd make the shapes and just let you do your thing. There's like a lot going on, but you can find different almost narratives within it. Yeah, I like how the wave is going into the mullet. It's awesome. I love it.
I'm Eric Harbling. I'm a painter and designer that lives in Miami, Florida. And that was my new friend, Jack Soren, who's an epic artist that lives all the way in Hawaii. During the quarantine times, we just collaborated on a project that we're both clearly pretty pumped about. It was really awesome to have something to work on like this, to keep us going, have something to look forward to, and really prove that creativity can work over like any distance. Jack and I had never met each other before, and this was all facilitated through a project I started at the beginning called DISTANT COLLABS. I want to take you through the full experience from how I created it, how much fun Jack and I had in the process, and how you can get involved too. At the very beginning of the quarantine, I think just like everybody else, scrolling on Instagram, getting lost in my head, I saw the artist Matthew Zaremba posted this graphic for a t-shirt called the Social Distance Social Club that, I don't know why, but it stuck out to me, and it got me thinking, like, what could that actually be? One of my favorite social things to do is collaborating because it pushes you out of your comfort zone. You end up learning more about that person through trying to think in the way that they would, pick up new techniques, and you always come out better for it. And even though I'd prefer it, it doesn't have to be in person. I figured the easiest way to do this would just be a form. People would sign up, and then I can match them, and really that's it. So I wrote up a little message to a handful of artist friends of mine to kind of validate the idea. I got a really good response, which was really awesome, and really proved to me that this is something I should put some effort behind, because even if it was just us, it would still be a lot of fun, and it's already worth it. Matthew and I collaborated on a quick piece for the announcement, and it got a pretty crazy traction off the bat. I'm super lucky to have so many friends that were willing to share it, and people that also gravitated towards the idea that shared it as well. So now that it's all said and done, it's kind of up and running, I'm going to finally sign up. So all you got to do to sign up, go to Distant Collabs on Instagram, click the link, then there's a simple form right here to fill out, put in my email address, my artist name. Since I'm a visual artist, I put that, link to my work, and I put in my location, Miami. All right, now I've submitted it. Now let's see who I get matched with. So now I'm in the spreadsheet. This has all the signups, well over 300 now. At the beginning, I got a little overwhelmed. I was going through and matching people individually. I would just open these links right here and see who matched up. But luckily, one of my good friends from work, Ivan, who's an amazing programmer, and he helped me build an amazing tool for it. So now here at the bottom, I got a handful of people who've signed up. You can see me here at the bottom. So now I just download this list, and we're gonna get started matching everybody. Now that I've uploaded the file, I get 2 potential collaborators. So let's see what their work looks like. All right. See, these two both use a lot of color and a lot of characters, but are very different. So you'll be able to tell kind of how they talk to each other. So now I just go and I say match, and I'll go back and I'll email them all later. Doing it this way because I think collaborations are the best when there's some kind of conversation to be had with the 2 different styles. And I didn't want to just have it so the next person that signs up gets matched with the person immediately after them. This way there's a little bit more thought into it, and I think it makes it stronger and more fun in the end. All right, now I'm on the list. Let's see who this is with. Ooh. Yeah, this is awesome. This guy uses like super bold, full shapes and characters that I never do because I just use wild colors to build everything. Yeah, this is awesome. All right, Captain Jack is this guy's name. Guess we're gonna be a match, and I'm gonna send him an email in a little bit, and we'll see what happens. We set up a call to get everything started on Zoom, but for some reason, I guess that 10th Zoom call of the day, the audio wasn't working for us. We found a way to make it happen. We've been emailing a bit before about some ideas of how everything feels crazy even though we're stuck at home, everything we wish we could be doing while we're just sitting here growing mullets. I had some ideas that I made some super rough sketches of. We walked through it. He quickly turned that into a way better solid version of it, started adding his style, and we decided we'd just go back and forth from there. true Miami fashion, I think everyone's going kind of wild outside during the quarantine. You can kind of hear it from inside. Let's check it out.
Oh, no. I don't think this is appropriate.
Working with Jack on this was really awesome because we learned we both have a very similar process and outlook for collaborating. Probably because of our background with painting murals, where you have to kind of learn and to adapt on the fly, figure things out on the wall, and kind of adjust based on what somebody else did to do it in a way that maybe they wouldn't have thought about. Also, we had really great communication up front about our goals with this, and the main one being that we wanted this to be as fun as possible, not stress ourselves out, and do it for the sake of doing it. Because of this outlook, it took us a while to finish it, but we enjoyed every step of it, and while we were working on it, we got to enjoy all the other collabs that are getting finished, which really just added more to the inspiration because it felt like we're a part of something much bigger than ourselves with this. There were people from all over the world that signed up to be part of Distant Collabs, and the work that they produced was really unbelievable, and it really proved that creativity can work across any distance. Just look at some of these unbelievable pieces and look and see where they're all from, too.
I really enjoy doing collabs with other artists and creatives to almost get like a spark of something new. I know whenever I work with people and we're messing around during the process, hanging out, making little jokes, sometimes those jokes or different suggestions become a reality, and it actually furthers the creativity and the art styles. Maybe that was, we were joking around about it, but maybe that actually does become a thing, and then it like benefits us.
Yeah, dude, so I got this in a spot that I'm pretty pumped about. Stuck pretty well, like still with the colors that you had, just I think I used them a little bit differently than like we were thinking for that room.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Whatever. I mean, just like you added the purple on the pink shorts, like I thought that was sick. So, and that wasn't like a part of the colors that I normally use, but it worked out really well. So I'm excited. Okay, I'm gonna pull it up now, and it's like a surprise. Dude, what? That is insane. This hair is wild, dude. That's so sick. It's like it looks like a confetti, like funfetti cake. It is awesome. I love it. And it's cool. You just zoom into the phone.
Oh yeah, put some nonsense on there.
Yeah, that's cool. I think that'll be fun for people to go and like check out, like zoom in and see what's on the phone screen and just all this craziness. I think it's a really well represented thing. You didn't necessarily need the words to say that it's crazy. Like the hair and like the coming off of his head is kind of like his brain's kind of going crazy from all of it, and then places he'd rather be with the surf and all that. Like, dude, that's awesome. Oh, I like these birds too, the little squiggle birds, and it's like in your style of like one of those very simple birds. That's crazy. I like how the wave is going into the mullet. It's like an extension of his mullet.
Yeah, that took a little bit of wrangle. Like that's what I was hoping at first, but it was not working for a while.
It's just really interesting to look at, and there's like a lot going on, but you can find different almost narratives within it, you know?
But there's no chance I could have done this at all without your
I think it just comes natural with putting the two brains together.